All right, SPY, we see we're in this tight range still. Look at the bodies of these candles. You can definitely see that we're just pretty much trading this box from last Monday. Still in this box, still holding this previous swing pivot points that we pointed out earlier. Still holding this line and saying for now. We're not really sure what's going to happen tomorrow. I think everything has to be really, really nimble because it's just still boxing. So when it trends up, you could swing it. Right now we're just in a point that is kind of easier to intraday versus swing trade stuff because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So with the SPY is still like that. The QQQ, we are still breaking and closing below this previous pivot. So it tried to fight off of the lows. You could look at this from like you could look at it from a 5-minute, a 10-minute. You can see it pretty much broke. If we use some type of Fibonacci retracement, you can see that we're right at the 50% level for the day. So it did bounce back and get close to the 50, but did not close above it. It actually closed below it. So we have to see how this one plays out. Still, a lot of tech names look very, very weak today, and I'll explain some of those later on. We have the IWM. IWM is still breaking out, but neat. Everything's holding this 50, so I kind of really leery until this would cross the 50. But you can definitely see that it definitely has broken this little uptrend line per se on some higher volume. Bearish MACD pretty much for everything. So we have to be aware of that. The diamond as well is in this boxing range. If you kind of take the just from the bodies alone, it's just like right here to this. This is choppy. Okay, so again, the trend is your friend because it lets stuff follow through, but you can still see that the double top is in place. But you do have the 10 looking to kind of touch. It's declining right now, so we just have to see how this plays out. MACD is still bearish. Weekly's still, if you kind of squint your eyes, this is still in an uptrend. So I'm not a top caller or anything like that. I definitely I actually don't like that shit at all. So because no one's ever right. It's just like you saying, if you say it's gonna rain every day and it rains one day, yeah, you said it for 200 days straight and it rained. Okay, now you can predict the rain. So it's kind of the same thing when people are trying to guess tops. Let's look at some names. Apple was surprising follow through from this huge run up. It's just pretty much indecision, but if we could see it break above this high, that would be good if you're aggressive, because you can see this downtrend line has actually been broken. So the volume is pretty decent. Looks like the MACD is curling up, so that one looks pretty good. Google didn't look that good today. Broke and closed below the 50 moving average. You have Priceline didn't look good today, was down huge as well, coming back to this previous level right here. So if you're in, I would definitely scale some profits. So you'll get another chance to get in. Don't worry about it. Amazon, you had Amazon fading really, really badly. You had Netflix that looked bad as well. This is a huge, big ass gap to fill. So I would definitely keep that in mind as well. And hey, it is what it is, and this looks like it's about to cross. If you get some type of flag, it could definitely, going back to this 330 level, is that 335 level is not something that seems far-fetched. Microsoft saw a lot of strength today from this movement up. You see that it came and then broke the highs and pretty much looks like it almost stayed above it. So that's a bullish sign. Let's see if we get some follow through tomorrow. JP looked really strong as well. That one looked good. This is a red candle. I don't know why Warden does this sometimes, but this is a green candle. So if it could break above these highs, that looks really, really good. I'm looking to get short MasterCard. We'll see if this is just a flag to continue to the downside. I have Yahoo as well. That didn't look good. That one doesn't look good at all. You got Facebook that really closed down. That one is showing some weakness as well. On high volume, bearish MACD. Could it come back and test these previous levels? But it definitely is looking that way right here, right now. You got Solar City, didn't look good. I mean, might give you a bounce. Remember, it's 4 days down, so it's giving you a nice little hammer. And if you want to trade a retracement, that's on you, but I don't do stuff like that. Tesla is testing the 50-day. A lot of things just testing the 50 days. So we just have to see how that works. SPY is still above it. QQQ, I mean, it's closed below it, but we got to see what's going on. Another name, we looked at the biotechs; those look weak. You had Jazz broke down, Amgen broke down. It fought off the lows. I mean, you kind of look at that stuff right there. You have State Street. That one looks like it's breaking above these previous, this previous resistance level. Maybe it can come and fill this gap. EXC Alexion, that one looks good to the upside. You have, and I think I did Johnson Johnson already, but this is something to really look at because it did break out. I mean, it does have this small body candle in here, but if it could break above these highs, it would look good. But right now, to me, it's just about being nimble because, again, it's choppy. You don't want to guess direction. So if you're in something, definitely start peeling off profits as soon as you can. Within reason. If you want to hold a runner or two, that's fine. But that's the market we're in. Take care.